All right, we are live at the White House with Dave Lowe and Chris Krogadal. Dave is the vice president of the VA Rep Prescott chapter. Chris is the current president of the VA Rep Prescott chapter. We have been here this week on Capitol Hill doing some great stuff. So, Dave and Chris, will you recap for us what that experience was like and what did you do to get the mission accomplished?
Well, this experience has been like no other that I can imagine. We got to go to, as a conglomerate VA Rep Nation, we got to go to a few hundred appointments, congressional appointments, to advocate for our veterans, for two bills that will make the VA loan better and the VA benefits more accessible to them. And so we are excited because we had receptive ears, that they're going to talk to their representatives and their senators. They're going to hear our message. And there is progress being made that we hear from them, but also that they're going to try to co-sponsor, and we get enough co-sponsors. That's a big step in the process. So we're excited for the future.
Yes.
Myself and Dave Snyder, we actually got to visit both senators from Arizona and Minnesota, along with 8 other representatives in the House to share the message of the 2 bills we have in Congress. And we actually had some very receptive, good support, and we're expecting the actual co-sponsoring by those representatives and senators. And if you can reach out and to your folks and ask for that support, HR 4335, and on the Senate side is 2946 or 2496. I get them confused. But regardless, get on there. We want to be a chartered VSO to Congress. And the last 2 days have just been a phenomenal effort for VA Rep on a national whole basis helping the veterans.
We do this every year. It's an honor and a privilege to do it. Those veterans, those military personnel, they serve us. They served us first. Here's an opportunity to serve them. So call your senators, your representatives, and join us in doing a very impactful service back to our veterans and our military who need this service.
Guys, also, not only were we here really educating our legislatures about these 2 bills that are going to impact veterans' lives, but we also got to spend time with the VA Rep, the Veterans Association of Real Estate Professionals family for the last couple days. What was that like? Tell us about that experience.
Well, if I could real quick, it's my first visit. Not knowing what to expect. I've seen most of these folks via Zoom calls, but the energy and the dedication from these folks is beyond belief. Everybody's here as a volunteer, spending time away from their families. It was great.
Being of the same mind, the same heart, the same vision that we are as a VA Rep Nation of volunteers, mixed of patriots and veterans together that are joining in this with no discrimination, just joining together in unified effort is inspiring. It's amazing, and it's really how it should be.
Yeah. And so do you think becoming a member of VA Rep is certainly something that people should do? And do you need to be a realtor or a realtor professional to join?
You actually don't. It's great to have as many real estate professionals doing this as we can. However, we already have others that are not in a real estate profession who join us because they share the vision and they can certainly serve just as well as the rest of us can.
And even a real estate professional is such a wide pool. And we're talking, I'm an agent, but we have lenders, title, home inspectors, anything involved in that real estate world. It's a wide group of people that could join VA Rep. And even then, you don't have to be in the real estate world to help us out. We even have, as a member, you could just help us on committees, and because we do a lot of different things in the community through Lunch and Learns to educate different folks on these programs that we have. And so absolutely, please come and go to our varep.org website and .net, and you can join right there or reach out to a local chapter.
Yeah.
There's two factors that limit us in how much we can do to help veterans to meet the needs, the great need that is out there. And one is boots on the ground. The more volunteers that we have, the more people united and joined in the effort, the more we can do. And secondly, fundraising is something that every nonprofit has to do, and we do too. So those are the two things that we need more of, so that the funds for sponsors for our events, for joining as a member, for donations, it's for a good cause. And if you don't have that, if that's not an option for you, then join us with your person, your mind, your heart.
So how does somebody get a hold of you to donate if they choose to?
All right, the hardest question of them all.
Not that hard.
No.
What email can they send, or how do they
You
contact
go
you?
to varep.net, and you can pick the chapter. You can email me at prescottvarep@gmail.com. Prescott is Prescott, Prescott varep@gmail.com.
Or myself is VP VA Rep Prescott at gmail.com.
Yes. So, all right, guys. Thank you so much for serving this week, and what an incredible week it has been. So we are going to sign off and go catch our flight.
Absolutely.
All right.
God bless you.
Yes.
God bless. I feel like I was sending an file.